if you don't let somebody go, it's just going to snowball and just turn into this stick of dynamite that you have no idea what's going to happen or when. One thing I do like to tell my employees, and especially in coaching, is that the consulting we talked about this earlier, like my ability to be objective, your ability to be objective, because we're a third party, analyzing, looking in, is I like to give a presentation to all of my leadership team, because it's pretty cool when they can do progressive discipline on somebody and actually terminate somebody without me being involved at all. Mm-hmm. And I talk about the difference between emotion, like how I feel about you as an individual, and with the business needs, right? So compartmentalized, every seat has its own, on your bus, on your business, has a specific role. And I even use an analogy of an engine motor. I have like all the car parts in a photo, and I talk about like, take out the spark plug, car ain't gonna start, right? You do this and it ain't gonna run. And it's like that with the business too. And so how I feel about you as an individual, and I use some of the stories and things that we've had throughout my history with the leadership team and our employees of what we've done to go above and beyond to support people in moments where they needed somebody to be there. And we were the person that had to deliver that. But over the course of time, you have to be able to separate the way I feel about you as an individual, knowing that seat needs a role to be filled. And it's really hard to do, but over, scorecards and making sure you're measuring success of all of your employees is really important. You have to be able to have something tangible, and every role in your company needs to have some sort of metrics that you can measure and see how they're performing on the job. And if they're not living up to that, it needs to go into a business conversation, and always being emotional. Like, as a human being, I love you, I care about you, and I want you to get the help that you need to get done. As an employee of the company, these need to get done, because it doesn't matter where they're missing. There's a trickle down effect. There's something, if your technicians are slow, it's causing sales to not be able to, or admin to not book as many jobs. It's causing somebody else to have to get extra work. It's causing the business to have overtime, and like it's just trickling down, affecting every single person in the company. And so that's the message that you need, your leadership team, or you need to understand that it's not about, at some point in time, it's not about the individual, it's about the performance. And what always gets it for coaching clients is, if you feel that strongly about them, hire somebody else and just keep paying them a salary to not work. And then you can help support them while they're not working. And every time like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Well, they're hurting your business. They're literally costing you money.
You already know what you need to do.
Yeah. And so that helps tremendously by kind of doing that. And I wish Rob was here, because we always used to joke, and I've done this with coaching for like 10 years now, is ask, have you ever regretted firing a bad employee? And 100% of the time it was like, nope. Maybe day one, the 36 hours of pain, but day one, it might hurt a little bit, but week 3, you're always glad. I've never heard one person say, shouldn't have fired that person. They were so awesome. They didn't deserve to get fired. No, it's 100%. You should.
Yeah, that's a great point. I've never made a phone call that went something like this. Hey, Joe, man, I'm so sorry I fired you. I have no idea what I was thinking. Will you please come back? Please, Joe. Never have I had that.